nationalistic. Like the razor. My friends were swinging in the social tree vines, swinging into coal mines, living amongst the pines, given a second chance, trying to live at the vine. Long drives and sunsets, heavy eyelids and bone set, jaws wired and casts, Ash Wednesday and midnight mass. Listen on the corner to crass and drop kick, hi-hats pressing, ears pounding from the drum kicks. Hit boss annihilates those ready to take a samurai stance, ninja animalistic glances, back fist, backward spinning hook kicks, evil claw deprived dragon fighting phoenix, Bronx phonics, and disease carrying stirring for the breath of the three-section staff, denerving the deserving, its whirling whip, reptilian's tiger claw project is unfurling, leopard palm like napalm dragon manifesting, spirituality of a white crane, slithering snake, pinpoint target, aggressive target, spreads and beheads the cynics, of farce opinions and divisions, remembrance, hell and contempt, exempt, preemptive, empty, flawless and faulty, lost in a false, the Wilkshake real halts, K. Reno silent stops, rocks flying hawks, leaving new schoolers in shock.
I specialize in leaving cabbages red, make you a human pin cushion using daggers instead. Total indiscreet rage, take every piece of confetti from a parade and make me a 90 feet page. I bring 10,000 miles if you bring an inch, 1,000,000 pounds of pressure in a two-finger clinch. The disparage heightens. I tried to marry a she tarantula, but they wouldn't grant us a marriage license. When will they learn? My best friend is a tapeworm, and when we find a new body, we take turns. Don't be ill-advised, you'll be vilified. I wear a bad skin, but usually the bad's still alive. They say my words, it'll burst they lip. A star constellation was my first birthday gift. The blade user, brain juicer, cranial lemonade oozer, mind peruser, harder than an object viewed by Medusa. I said what I said to the predators bled, words embedded like lead, you hanging by a thread of a thread. I still recall the words that the paramedic had said. He credited my work, told me I left him deader than dead.
I hear the water, I hear the birds.
Do you hear your own heartbeat?
No.
Do you hear the grasshopper, which is at your feet?
Old man, how is it that you hear these things?
Young man, how is it that you do not? Never assume that because a man has no eyes, he cannot see. Close
This
your
channel
eyes.
is about hip-hop.
What do you
Nothing
hear?
but hip-hop. This channel is designed to attract and locate hip-hop heads of the highest regard from all over the world. This channel grows slow because finding the right people takes time. If you are watching this live video right now, it means you bleed and breathe hip-hop. We're glad you're here. You are why this channel exists. Now let's get the party started. Enjoy the show.
I lost somewhere in the depths of my precision. Medical incision gave me infrared vision. Stare inside you, break apart your lifeline. The steepest of all mountains, I swiftly climb. Hip-hop zombies wearing Abercrombie, collars all cocked. They're the fucking donkeys. We're the real shit. Spine snapped into fragments. On a manhunt, eradicating the stagnant. Temple Bars! Rhyme animal at number 7. Australia to Cape Breton. MCs begin sweating. Not trying to threaten. Just teaching all the freshmen. Relieving the tension and organizing my weapons. What is up, everybody? You are watching Temple of Bars. Welcome to the channel. My name is Wilkshake. On my right or left, depending, I'm not sure what it is, Joe the Butcher. Joe the Butcher, how the hell are you?
What's going on, Will?
It's good to be here, man. So this is Temple of Bars podcast, everybody. This is 3.4. And how this show works is there's a 4-week cycle. The first 3 weeks are all submissions. And we play the tracks that you submit. Submit a track by sending $5 to the PayPal handle at Conscience YouTube. CONSHINZYOUTUBE. That is how you submit a track. And the person who submits the most tracks during that 3-week period wins. And they get to make a mixtape for us to listen on 3.4 or 0.4, 1.4, 2.4, 3.4. This is 3.4. The champion is Forces Unknown. So he's made us a playlist here, guys. Now, it's not a regular show. I just moved to my new house, and I'm in my food truck right now broadcasting this. Hopefully it sounds okay. But the thing is that my internet isn't hooked up yet, so I don't have a soundboard, so we can't do sound effects and all that fun kind of stuff, but it's okay, because we just got a playlist here now. So Ignacio is going to be joining us very soon. Thank you all for being here. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and let's get into playlists from Forces Unknown.
Live and direct.
This is Champion by Forces Unknown. Don't be a bitch to me, computer.
Live and direct in a living color. The revolution will be televised. And all who doubt it will show respect. And all wise ways will be memorized. Blazing, blazing fire. Calculated and standing tall. Blazing, blazing fire. Never fall.
Yeah, wash up your body, time to shine and glisten. Grind endless, yo, while we're slipping, I'm divine by design. We kick rhymes, friend of mine's prison vibe. Listen, kick back, chill, get in the mood again. The music is the united force. You feel the grooves, we spinning rhythms and rhythms. Really ripping the shit we kicking, my nigga. This isn't a gimmick, this is the real shit. Feel it, leave it to critics to catch feelings. Raps collapse, buildings when I rap. I got the blueprint map for billions. Maximilian back to back, brilliance. Words to Uncle Willie, I'm selling it all. Williams killing them with the millies of the semi-automatic. Cats is about to catch it. You can bat with a 10. Williams average and I got a cat that can pitch past it and spit a classic and finna clap it. If he don't have it by the time he rap it, you can sign to the fine line backwards. Shit won't matter, shit go platinum, they gon' have your talent. You never battled, you are not a rapper. You can't get it back, you just whack and wish you had your man's manager. You need a band and a helping hand and a grin after you rap. And as soon as you land, you got a plan, Blue got a ton of them. Ideas, concepts, and hookups. You rubbing me the wrong way if my DJ ain't cutting the hookup. Fuck do you see when you look up me? B-L-U when you can add the E. X-I-L-E. Word up.
Live and direct in a living color. The revolution will be televised. And all who doubt it will show respect. And all white words will be memorized. Blazing, blazing fire. Calculated and standing tall. Blazing, blazing fire. Never fall.
I wanna paint a picture, make a difference. Change the system, make a statement. Life is so amazing. Even begging for a penny, many never make it. Let alone still live at home. I can't get out my basement. Banging speakers, blazing reefer, we just speak a language. You bob your head to and listen. This is religion. Praise God, he got some rhythm. Hit him with the knowledge, wisdom. Understanding freedom, power equal. God build, destroy. Born ciphers, now look what we got. Peace, brother. Just some justice to be busting back at a motherfucker who never gave you nothing. They just expected us to take their shit. I say they wanted to be blunt, they couldn't take the hit. I'm getting something from this journey. Send me out to see you, you can burn me. You can turn on me, put your burner on me, and I won't be nothing but a burn CD. Bumping inside someone's head, humming my lyrics with a little kid up in the stomach, ready to teach him to be something, son. You could be a lyricist. You serious or you just be frontin', huh? I'm busting spiritual lyrics, miraculous like a magic trick. Rabbits flip out my hat, I get action. Pinning my life is passion, get in the mic and smash it. Flipping it like Mike Jackson on the ass again. I'm still black, I peel caps and spill raps like chill black or ill cat. Don't get me contagious as snow. Saving the nation, fruits of my labor made back in the slaves again. I master the craft and master the record. I bust you masturbate, the master ain't the master. If you get blasted away, I'm moving backwards to the east again. Eating apples, fucking with Eve again. Getting even, cause evil men can never have true happiness anyway.
Live and direct in a living color. The revolution will be televised. And it will show respect. And all white words will be memorized.
Causing tsunamis through your army. Splash
the Congress of the United States versus the city of Compton. Think how to be great versus how to escape nonsense. Constant gunshot, drug spots, Johnson & Johnson. Getting high in my grandma's attic with a bunch of addicts. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I knew I was heavy-handed, didn't know I cracked his skull. Passed the ball to the kid with too many problems, cause he played the hardest and stayed the longest. When we at the park, I sparked the long stick and watch my problems blow out the window. Play that instrumental back to back and let me rap. I got some shit to get up off of my back. Step back and put on the track. Lay down the raps to the wax like that. Now will it back. This is crack for them kids that don't do that. You know you whack if you can't play your tracks. After my track, I'm after stacks. Black, I got your respect. I got your back. I'm from the west, yes. God bless the best. The beat just that right and exact. Fight titans like Tyson biting my track. And bison sliding intact. Titus with raps. Black man versus the Ku Klux Klan. With no gadgets, 2 hands. But we ain't going back to that again.
So let's sing close to what I say. Causing tsunamis through your army. Let's sing close. You sing, nigga, I'm gonna walk on
Never fall.
You know, I mean, the government against Compton, political vibes. I really like the beat. The beat was, I thought the beat was going to grow old on me when I first started listening to it, but it turns out it just like made the track perfect for me. I got in a zone. What was that, Joe? 324s or 316s? 3 different MCs? I think it was 3 MCs. But, I mean, I love the flow. I love the deep bars, and it was that perfect kind of hybrid between like Joe was fucking hilarious last week because he said like fuck that soft shit or fuck that. Because Joe said like fuck that soft that happy go. I think it was happy go lucky was the
happy go lucky. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I find that was like a nice blend of aggressive and reflective. So that kind of made like a complete package for me. That's something I really enjoyed listening to because it did have that element of aggression within the bars, talking about, you know, hardships and indecencies to mankind and wealth contrasts and all that stuff. It got into all those deep bars, but at the same time, it still had like a level of like reflective, kind of like introspective, deep bars, like poetry. You know, it was poetry. So I'm gonna go ahead. That's a solid 8.1 for me right off the bat. What are you saying, Joe?
Yeah, that was definitely something that I got into. I like a nice grimy, dirty beat, you know, like that. The dude was definitely getting cerebral with it. I really enjoyed that song, and yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 8. That's a good way to start the show off tonight.
That is a great way to start the show off. And dude, Forces, like fuck, this dude's been around for years. He's been filling me with hip hop for years. We're in for a treat, dude. By the way, dude, I'm listening to the mixtapes that we make after each week. Like I listen to it twice, usually once live and then once while I'm doing some work in the morning at the food truck. And this is fucking gold, bro. Like what we're doing here is just, the mixtapes are so fucking good. Everybody, if you're watching now, tomorrow, when I wake up in the morning before I come to prep at the food truck here, I'm going to edit this all up and upload it to Bandcamp. So wilkshake.bandcamp.com. Wilkshake.bandcamp.com. That is where you download the mixtape. However, if you come back to this live video tomorrow and look at the pinned comments, I will have the link to the mixtape for you there. We can't do votes, unfortunately, tonight, guys, because I'm in the food truck. I don't have my second computer, so it's a real pain in the ass to do votes. So we're not going to do that, but me and Joe the Butcher are going to say yay. It's our votes, and Ignacio's coming on too. But yay, we're saying that is going to be on the playlist. Let's get into the next one.
I lost somewhere in the depths of my precision. Medical incision gave me infrared vision. Stare inside you, break apart your lifeline. The steepest of all mountains, I swiftly climb. Hip-hop zombies wearing Abercrombie collars all cocked. They're the fucking donkeys. We're the real shit. Spine snapped into fragments. On a manhunt, eradicating the stagnant. Collective chi, rhyme animal at number 7. Australia to Cape Breton. MCs begin sweating, not trying to threaten, just teaching all the freshmen, relieving the tension, and organizing my weapons.
Can't hear you.
What's going on my?
There you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. There's something. The thing that sucks about being down here is that I have a shitty internet connection, and I can't hear the music between tracks. We're fucking dealing with it. We'll deal with it. The transition will be a little sloppy tonight, but that's just tonight. Next week we'll be back to normal. So anyway, guys, that was Troubled Waters, Blue in Exile. Troubled Water. Now we have Acid Hip Hop. Acid Hip Hop from Presto. Presto's Underground, by the way, if you're watching on Presto's Underground channel right now, come on over to Temple of Bars and subscribe there. Watch on either channel. Presto is our sponsor. He sponsors the channel. He comes on once in a while, and it's fantastic to be broadcasting for you cats over there. This is from... this is another one from Forces Night. Let's get into... What is this one called here? Acid Hip Hop, Acid Rain, and Ellie Flu.
Well, I bake the bread with a loaf.
You claim to be butter, but you melt like a toast. Slain because nothing got the head of an oak. Attacked of a sack of a went for the throat. It was wrapped in a package and sent to a smokes. Money was tossed in a lake of a boat. Patrolled by piranhas from a flesh and a bone of a soul. The water was left in its own. He went with the water, but was dead to a cold. He combated to slaughter, but I get episode of a threat for the waters of the west of the coast. If you slept, you were gonna like the rest of them jokes. Pestering souls trying to test to get broken. The best cause I'm rubber with the quest to be choked. No offense, but I'm motherfucking frets by the coke. Cause I'm blessed with the ganja and the yes to be smoked.
Tell me what you gon' do.
Yeah, put a little acid in hip hop. Put a little sound in the vibe you can trip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Don't even smile when it's down, it's a rip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Authentic and original, each individual come with classic hip hop.
Tell me what you gon' do.
Yeah, put a little acid in hip hop. Put a little sound in the vibe you can trip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Don't even smile when it's down, it's a rip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Authentic and original, each individual come with classic hip hop. Some sounds credible, this one's incredible, never reached for my mic, but let it go. Yo, rhyme not impossible, not audible. Hell no, not legible. This is a dream team, LA dream team, top they sharp like a flying guillotine. Anytime I see a mic, gotta keep it hype. Ever since a kid, always been a fiend. Stay on lead like a car with no wheels. The hardest motherfucker with no deals. Rappers on the radio, rappers on the video, none of them fools got no skills. I got more build than a Jake showing tits with itty bitty skirts and real pretty lips. I call it verbal hydraulic. This is how everybody in my city dips. Rifleman for the hip hop planet. I'm sure y'all heard that shit before. Serve you and your buddy, I'm a bustin' nutty. Before y'all niggas even get to flow, I was sent from a place called Project Blow that you don't wanna go if you don't really know. The bar park roll, but it still feels spiritual. Anytime I fight, gotta keep it lyrical legend. In my own mind, in my own rhymes, gotta keep my own pace. This what you want, we're putting in your face, so I guess I gotta give you a taste. Touch my mic, get the miles, we holler from Holland to Hollis. Come see me, I'm polished and giving me homage. Quicker than Speedy Gonzalez.
Tell me what you gon' do.
Yeah, a little acid in hip hop. Put a little sound in the vibe you can trip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Don't even smile when it's down, it's a rip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Authentic and original, each individual coming with classic hip hop.
Tell me what you gon' do.
Yeah, put a little acid in hip hop. Put a little sound in the vibe you can trip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Don't even smile when it's down, it's a rip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Authentic and original, each individual coming with classic hip hop.
I'm a left coast rider for planet Earth with a brand new view and a brand of works. I'm on top of my game cause I have the nerve to look myself in the eye and ask for worth. I make sure I'm content while you insecure. You look a little lost, you can know where you were. All your days going by, you'll becoming a blur. Sit back, let an intervention occur. Come on. It's time for an upgrade, break the mold. Cause the human nature without self-control. You got one life to live and you're out the door. That's right, you ain't coming back no more. That's why you gotta make it worth it, yo. One try, nothing can be certain though. We all rise till the final curtain close and get judged. When we die about how we rose.
But the dog is whiz of the word chopping, while the verb cropping. Key for the sheesh is a verb toppings. I believe shit the beast of a seed to release. Because slank the bees, leave bird copy. Need them to eat, you can go shopping. Feed for creams, you can turn poppy. Reading a week, you can reach to the peak, then you're floppy.
I got rhymes unlocked for days. Whenever I spit on my shock and amaze. Fools get excited when I drop in the phrase. Feeling inspired when I'm lost in the haze. Gonna be a seller rolling out in the craze. I love when the crowd is surrounding the stage. And they fade to the words of the page. Bringing the hook, we'll be off on our way.
Tell me what you gon' do.
Yeah, put a little acid in hip hop. Put a little sound in the vibe you can trip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Don't even smile when it's down, it's a rip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Authentic and original, each individual coming with classic hip hop.
Tell me what you gon' do.
Yeah, put a little acid in hip hop. Put a little sound in the vibe you can trip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Don't even smile when it's down, it's a rip off. Put a little acid in hip hop. Authentic and original, each individual coming with classic hip hop. Classic hip hop.
Okay, that like when he said put a little acid in hip hop in the background. That like okay, the mix it was just way too fucking loud. By the end of it, it was fucking driving me nuts. I like the bars, I like the tune, but the mixing on that little fucking put a little acid in hip hop. It was just too loud. It was jarring. It ruined the song for me. To be honest, let's say that part didn't exist. Okay, that part doesn't exist. Great track, great flow, but by the end of it, it pissed me off. Like if it would have been like half the volume. I would have been able to stand it a little bit. But yeah, that was my I mean, the track was good, but I was distracted because that totally distracted me. The mixing was terrible. The beat was cool. The bars were cool. The two guys going back and forth, ad-libbing on each other's verses. I like that camaraderie. I like that brotherhood type of vibe. But that one little line just killed it for me. I'm going to go ahead and give that a 7.3. I'd listen to it again, but it will piss me off again. That's kind of where I'm sitting. Where you saying, Joe?
Well, I was digging like the main part of the beat, and the melody was cool. There's that little high pitched keys in the background was really getting on my nerves. And then anybody that knows me knows that fast spitting stuff does absolutely nothing for me whatsoever. No, I'm gonna give it a 6.
6, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the fast rap either, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's great. Like, it's one thing to be able to rap fast. That doesn't really say anything to me, man. Like, if you can rap on point and on beat, that's all I care about. I'd rather a slow rapper rap on point and like sharp hit those fucking those snare beats, hit those snares like you wouldn't believe, just viciously.
And have some fire ass bars while you at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
They were rapping fast and not really saying a whole lot of much at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just lyrical fitness.
So they kind of lost me with that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that too. Acid hip hop. I'm gonna So guys, that if we had to say, because there's no votes tonight, we'll decide what Ignacio wants to do, because he's the one that makes a playlist. But I would say no. I don't think the crowd would be voting no. Maybe you guys just say in the comments.
I would not want to hear that song again.
Okay, let's get into the next one right away. Once again, this might be a little awkward because I can't hear shit.
Growing up, things were tough, no bluffing. I got a great family, we're not talking about knee scuffing. Powderized bones, alone in my poetry. There's still thoughts have been blessed me ever since I've been a shorty. Almost drowned twice, I fell through the ice. I broke each leg and wrist twice, my jaw's been wired shut nice. Couldn't even chew through food, liquid diet, imbalancing my moods. Wheelchair respect, 1.5 years with no legs. My skull screwed into as I was pissing into a bag. I had a cognitive lag, facial reconstruction, plastic surgery, heparin to stop blood clotting, gangrene infection, threatening amputation, morphine injections, mental projections of symmetry after death, limbo while God checked if he'd accept. The devil cried out, he's almost mine. The game was too close, so they each took half my mind.
Still a little laggy, or is there a bit of an awkwardness there? Is there what's going on there? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So basically, at the transition after the song, I'll just talk a bunch of shit, and no one will even know what the fuck happened. I'll just talk shit before he can hear me. I'll just be talking shit the whole time when you get here. Okay, guys, we're moving on. Once again, this is a mixtape from Forces Unknown. Forces Unknown has been a subscriber of mine long before the podcast started. Like when I was like 6 years ago, like pre-COVID. You know, like doing reaction videos, learning about hip hop. I learned so much about Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm not sure if that's where Forces came in, but like Bone Thugs have a fucking diehard following. And like as soon as I was doing hip hop reactions, everyone was all like, learn something about Bone Thugs. So I learned like a shitload about Bone Thugs. I'm not sure if that's where Forces came in, but he goes back to that long, 5-6 years ago. This is one from him. This one is called 9. Make or Take, featuring Smooth Da Hustler from, I'm not sure who the artist is. 9, I guess. Let's do it.
9 is artist.
9, okay.
Now in this world we live in, there's 2 ways to do everything. The right way and the wrong way. Then there's the short way and the long way. But I'ma do my thing the dark mass way. I'm either gonna make it or I'm gonna take it.
I gotta make something or I gotta take something. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take.
In the land of the free and the home of the brave, I still feel like a slave. My heart is dark like the Batcave. Don't cry, dry your eye. We all gonna die, but I'm gonna die fly. In the race, the great paper chase. Money's the only thing that I'ma let you throw in my face. Corrupt political officials speak the issues, then tissue like used toilet tissue. I'ma miss you when you fall into the flames. It's the same games with new names and new gains. Same pains and bloodstains, propaganda. I wanna smoke trees in a Havana, wearing a bandana at the Coca-Cabana. Swear to God, I split a nigga like a banana. Over currency and property, ain't no stopping me. I'm building a monopoly, now copy me. Each one teach one, lessons of making and taking, erasing, faking and snaking. Serious like a Jamaican, and I bring home the bacon daily. Really, I never fake it. I gotta make it like it's sacred. Fuck around and I'ma take it.
I gotta make something or I gotta take something. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take. I gotta make something or I gotta take something. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take.
My hand wrapped around dollar bills, sends chills down my spine like cheap wine. So I gotta get mine. All the time I rewind back to the days when I realized sometimes crime pays. There's 6 million ways to die, but only one to live. I need enough money to spend, enough money to give. Cause I love my peeps and my peeps love me. And I refuse to see them living in poverty. I gotta be on point point, I anoint myself savior with new flavor. Like Craig with my third eye, I cry. Shed tears in the mind for being blind. Only thing left for me now is crime or rhyme.
I gotta make something or I gotta take some. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take. I gotta make something or I gotta take some. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take. Tell it.
Oh, wow. Another verse coming up.
I refuse to lose, similar to Chuck. Never bite the hand that feeds you, never bite the hand that buck. Now what? Stuck in the maze with one way out, figure it out, that's what life's about. Trial after trial, tribulation after tribulation. I want a black nation, cause I'm sick of the plantation. No more picking cotton, have you forgotten? We were kings and queens of this earth. Now I roam in the rotten apple, drinking Snapple, trying to get a little capital. Spending like I'm crazy, that's what rap will do. You have to maintain, make sense out of what's insane, and stay on top of your game. Don't blame nobody but yourself for your lack of wealth. Times get hard, get sneaky like a stealth. Make or take is the thesis. I want pieces of the pie, gotta do or die.
I gotta make some or I gotta take some. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take. I gotta make something or I gotta take some. Even if it comes down to hustling and pumping, I'ma do whatever to avoid the stormy weather. Got my act together, either make or take.
So I'm pretty sure the first and third verses were 9, and the second verse was Smooth the Hustler.
Yep.
I mean, dude, fucking
9 is the guy with the grimy
vibe.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DMX vibes, dude. Like DMX, I felt so bad. I felt guilty because I've never listened to him. I never even heard of him. Never. This
Actually,
is brand spanking new to me.
We have heard of 9. I've requested 9 back in Reaction Radio days.
Oh shit!
I used to actually have this album.
So maybe it's on Rumble actually.
I looked. I don't. There's not very. I think there's maybe only 1 or 2 9 tracks on there, and it wasn't. I think he was like. No, I think maybe 1. I think there's just 1 9 track on there.
That very first single that he came out with called "What You Want."
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That was like a game changer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was like a game changer, man, because nobody was spitting like that at that time. Like nobody was spitting. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I heard 9 before I heard DMX.
Okay. Right. Yeah, but we remember the grimy voice. The people that originated it was Onyx, Sticky Fingers, Fredro.
Sticky Fingers.
Yep. I agree.
Fredro Starr, is that who it is?
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Okay. I can't take that away from him because he's
Suave.
absolutely right.
Yeah, dude.
The third guy was Suave.
I gotta get into that more, dude, because I love that grimy shit. And I try and do that. Like that, I did that naturally. That's a real punk rock type of vibe, man. Like fuck you, I'm gonna sing like I'm dying. Like that is the biggest fuck you to the music industry ever.
He's a
like,
I'm gonna sing like I'm dying.
Or like I'm singing like I'm like fucking smoking 30 packs of cigarettes a day, and it ruins my voice to sing like this. But it's my thing. That's like me.
Right.
I scream because it's all I know how to do, because that's what sounds the best. I love Sticky Fingers. I love 9. I love DMX. I love all the rasps. Dude, that's right up there. I mean, fuck, dude.
Go back and listen to that first 9 album. Yeah, you'll dig it.
Yep, because it was going to be a 9.6, but because it's my first time hearing 9 and I liked it that much, I'm going to give it a 10. I'm fucking giving it a 10. 10!
Okay.
What are you saying, Ignacio? You just got here, man. What are you saying?
Well, I've just got here, but I have heard this song before. Like I said, I used to have this album. This song, like 9, to me, and the beats that he chose were one of the reasons why I got into looking for more of that obscure underground type of vibe. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Nice. What are you saying, Joe?
Excellent. I'm gonna give it a 9. I like the beat. It was a grimy beat, but at the same time the production was real crisp.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The lows were nice and deep, and the highs were nice and crisp. I like the production. I like 9's voice. I like his delivery. I like what he was saying in the rhyme. I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give
You know what?
9 and 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what, Joe, you convinced me. I'm gonna give 9 a 9 too. 9 gets a 9.
Nice, 2 9s and a 10. Jesus Christ, and that's good. So Ignacio, because I don't have my second computer and because this computer's laggy as hell, we're not doing votes tonight.
Right.
So we're just voting. So the last song was pretty bad, not like real bad, but the mix was really bad and the beat was.
Yeah, it was bad enough that we didn't want to hear it again.
Yeah, we didn't want to hear it again. So we said no to that one. The first one we said yes to, and this one we're obviously saying yes to.
All right, I'll make sure I get that.
Let's get into the next one right away. Now, by the way, so when I press this song, I don't hear it for the first 12 seconds. And for 12 seconds after it's done, I can't, it gets scrambled. It gets out of time. So I'm just going to be talking shit when the music ends and then you guys tell me when you can hear me.
Okay.
Focus on true standards when assessing the threat. Number 1 is capacity, number 2 is intent. I sit down and think. When I write, I can smell the ink. I babble for the desert wall of the Sphinx. The ideas have come from God. Even I'm stunned. 1,000 bars from the real iron lungs. This never been done before in history. Poet love yet infinity. Wilkshake fighting like habitants of Nordic seas. Eye disease followed with pop rock and heart disease. Thor's hammer in my grammar. Rhymes designed not for glamour. You're stammering. North American, African, Mexican, Anglican, Buddhist, Hebrew. Anyone's welcome in our crew. Stay true and contract and spread. This wordsmith flew. Vikings and faces flew. Spit by skin with loose screws. Into the Atlantic with semantic sail through the Pacific. Keep all the predicates specific. Magnificent project, prolific hieroglyphics. Impact horrific, stereotyping scientific glitches.
I was vibing to that.
Yeah. I was vibing to that.
Focus on true standards when assessing the threat. Number 1 is capacity, number 2 is intent. I sit down and think. When I write, I can smell the ink. I babble for the desert wall of the Sphinx. The ideas have come from God. Even I'm stunned. 1,000 bars from the real iron lungs. This never been done before in history.
Say something. We can't hear you. Still can't.
Can you hear me now?
There you go.
Okay, no more songs between tracks for the rest of the night because it's fucked up. It's totally fucked up.
Okay.
By the way, guys, this is Temple of Bars. I got to put the right banner up. Yeah, this computer's just not equipped to deal with this type of size of file, like a live streaming
Tech
file.
guy strikes again.
Are we on song 4?
Yeah, we're on song 4. I'm changing it right now, but I pressed the button about 8 seconds ago and it still hasn't changed because
I can change.
There you go.
I can change it.
Okay, you changed the banners, Ignacio. We're no longer doing music breaks, everybody. Fuck them. I'm in my food truck. Look at me. I can kind of move around. I can do a little jig back here, you know?
But please don't.
No, yeah, I will. Oh, Joe, I'm going to. Oh, I'm fucking going to. But if I feel it, I'm gonna start dancing. I got the dance floor right here. This is now shit. Joy. No Self. This is a Gift of Gab track. Rest in peace. Gift of Gab, you were a legend. I learned about you way too late.
I don't think it's a Gift of Gab track. It's just featuring Gift of Gab.
Oh, featuring Gift of Gab, still. So this artist is named Joy?
No Self.
No Self. The song's called Joy.
I'm gonna go with that. Unless the person's name is Joy.
Yo, this is Gift of Gab with knowledge thyself. Welcome to the experience. Hey yo, I spark words and letters to make you feel better. Drop the fear, yo, I got the treasure. Joyous life and how it measures. Circles circulate, we maintain in the center. Spreading joy in any weather. Behold, I bring you pleasure, letting life unfold. From the rhythm of the soul, turning lead into gold. From the knowledge in the scrolls, it's the truth that's been told. We've come so far, just be who you are. Let me dig into my repertoire. These are downloads from the stars. Life is like a movie and how it's moving and grooving, improving. I'm here to be soothing, delusion, all stop refusing. Oozing lyrical contusions with lyrical light ignited fusion. Microphone is bruising from my lyrical abusing. Life is blooming as we moving, cruising through the movements. Don't go without, we go within. Listen, I'm torn, tongue twisted. Yo, we clearing the conditions as I channel the transmission. Love inflicting as it quickens, just as I've envisioned in my visions. Giving the rhythm, the written, splitting nuclear fission, division, and scripting incisions. Live a life free of contradiction. And we can ride with the ism, don't panic. I got the wild annex, lyrical theatrics with spastic gymnastics. My craft is drafted with the big island magic. Illuminate to make it graphic. Inject the layers and the facets, galactic tactics. The fact is, don't act contracted. What it take to spread love to the masses. Knowledge thyself, gifted gab, it's a hip-hop classic. We bend around the beat like elastic. Am I really here or just a spirit guide? Holographic, blasted from a theory of Jurassics. Oh, that's fantastic, I got the golden ticket. The microphone is like a light beaming. How I rip it while I kick it, spitting wicked with no hiccup. Vicious and nutritious, joyous and delicious. Keep it cryptic, mystic and linguistic. Bridge ambitious, bridges of forgiveness. The vision be prodigious, joyous life in an instant. Ayo, nothing is contingent as I bow into reverence. The journey to contentment, mindful of remembrance. Just the God descendant here to birth life like we pregnant. So we send it, thanks for your attendance. It's the journey of yourself, knowledge and gift, supreme lyricist.
Verbally hurtling over the words occurring and flourishing, bringing common, disturbing the peace. I certainly learning degrees of thinking, exploring the deeper regions occurring beneath the surface. Beneath that surface, there's more to see. All of it's me, the truth. Can you swallow the pill and follow the realness of all of existence? It's all of the will of all of the mountains and hills and climbers that's climbing to get to where science meets ISIS and crisis meets triumph. And more is revealed morally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Oracles sending you memories from all the previous centuries. Built into the journey, infinite journey, the journey of self. Glorious will, metamorphosis, the shortest the veil is lifted. Follow the still, ominous feel, all of it's all that is calling to you. God's living in it, we're particles, all of us. Knowledge is only one of his hobbies. This is the remembrance of the obvious, beginning and end, descending the trends, amends to enemies. Inward energy spins, infinity blends. Just a pretend illusionary reality getting spent on your separation, fear and anxiety setting in on you. Everything that is physical all begins from the Alpha, the Omega. We're all connected, this is one mighty and eternal energy we're in. It was dark, it was like we wake up until we sleep again.
I like that beat. Am I wrong, or is it reasonable, I guess, to hear pun in Gab? Like, do you guys hear that?
No.
No.
You don't hear that, eh?
No.
I hear pun vibes, dude. Like especially like putting in an extra syllable where it doesn't belong. You know, like I'm just thinking like instantly I get to little Sicily. What does he say? Like little you know what's that song called again?
Completely different. That's a completely different rhyme pattern, though.
I don't know. Just for some reason I got it connected. For some reason it reminds me of it.
I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at.
You see it? You know, that's what it reminded me of.
I can understand where you're coming from. I can understand where
Joe,
you're coming from.
that.
Yes.
Just those like squeezed in, all these weird syllables flowing together in places where they don't normally belong. Just gave me that pun vibe. I love it. I love No Self. I'm a big fan of that tune. It was a little too like obscure, but when you're rapping when you're rapping fast like that and rapping hard rhymes like that, it's kind of hard to prove to do anything but lyrical fitness unless you spend a fucking couple months writing the fucker, for God's sakes. But you know, it was lyrical fitness, but that's a gift of Gab thing. Like when he writes about the ABCs, when he does all the alliteration from A's and B's and C's and D's and E's and all that stuff, right? Like he's an artist, he's a nerd. Fucking gift of Gab is a hip hop nerd, man. He's just like us, and that's why when I listen to him, I get that fucking nerdy vibe where I'm like, oh, that's cool what he's doing, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that that's a solid 8.7. Joe, what are you saying?
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. And the reason why is not because of the lyrics. The MCs definitely did their thing, but that beat just being slightly off was enough to piss me off.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
7.5. What do you say?
Good song though. I like the song.
That's going on the playlist as far as I'm concerned.
So
yeah, it can be on the playlist.
I'm probably opposite of Joe, where I actually, the beat to me was better than the delivery of the verses. My own personal opinion, but I think I'm at a 7.5, but it's because the beat for me wasn't that big of an issue. It was probably more the tone of the voices that got to me after a while, but that's where I'm at.
Okay, I dug it. So what are you saying? Like we need
7.5.
So I know there's 3 votes. I'm voting yes on the playlist.
Oh, it could go on the playlist.
Oh yeah, put it on the playlist.
Okay,
yeah,
so,
it's not
3 yeses.
It's not Song of the Night material, but it can go on the playlist.
No, definitely not. But it was fun. It was a fun track, and I dug it. Okay, now we're going right into the next one. So this is where I'm going to clip the video. Now, everybody, what we have is Micah 9, To the Sky, rhyme scheme and lyric video. Well, I'm going to use your playlist, Forces, so hopefully it's the right one.
I put it on to just as he said.
Oh, fuck, this is 9. It was Smooth the Hustler. Playlist got a little messed up.
What you doing there, tech guy?
This is Joy. Tech guy's fucking up in the trailer, bro. It's this one. It's the next one.
I was gonna say, didn't we just hear that one?
Yeah, tech guy's on fucking vacation, motherfuckers.
Mentally.
Right?
Mentally and physically.
Hope I'm not alarming you, but this is not an interview. A random sort of rendezvous. We think they're getting onto you. They push us like a pawn or two. These Capulets and Montagues. Their family ties and interviews.
Romeo and Juliet shit!
Our predecessor, Commerce, who collects the better revenue forever. Gets the gratitude from veterans and ingenues. Hope nobody harming you. This will be the centrifuge and random for the many Jews. We think it's time to party, dude. From beginning to the end until we finishing my finish life. Take my winnings, then I spend it, get the children helping them and then keep it bending on them corners and I'm known to be up going in. On the wings of new green leaves, keeping me way high. Now it seems that my dreams that I'm able to stay fly. To the queens of the team and the babies I say hi. And my dudes in the crew and the rules we play by. It's true, we made fun, we cool by daylight. We moves and grooves and choose music made right. Reclusive snooze to do snooze just ain't right. You could use stage mind, use the cage shot. Let me send you my love. Open to the warning who doesn't stop, continue through nor hand words on the views. Relinquish any wrong you do the frequencies and amplitudes of sequencing a song or clue. Believing in longitude can help you find a different mood and not to mention latitude. But if you know your shadow, do yourself a favor, catapult up off the wall and start a new one. Open up in front of you. Doesn't say they wanted to, no challenge any look and loose. We think it's time to party, dude. I keep swimming in the wind and I'm an image of a twin jet. And I'm defending my position in the mission that's been set. I feel suspended, yet I'm blended in the motion, being windswept. On the wings of MCs, keeping me way high. Schemes of fiends, disabled and can't try to demean, intervene, come between my main right. To be clean, do my thing on the scene and keep tight. I eat and sleep right, saving time like daylight. Supreme, serene, and pristine, the straight light. When kings of all nations decree we unite. Then sing and unite to the days of playwrights. Let me send you my love. Notes in different harmony, the structure to present to you. The band records an honest tune and sing with rhythm on through you. It takes a certain fortitude to persevere for altitude and learn to steer without the cue of instruments or many tools. Ascending till we finally cruise among the clouds and then peruse amusing. We considering the ground connected to our shoes. Impressive as you raise the roof, though some may not be hearing you. It starts to rise amazing proof. I think it's time to party, dude. Every truth to recommend can never come before my soul flight. And remember that within your mind's eye there's a true height. For my people's elevation to be
love Joe's face right now.
On the wings of supreme being, keeping me way high.
Yeah, like I don't know what the fuck just happened. That was like a mixture of hip hop and a play. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. It was like. That was something like I've never heard before. I've heard Micah Micah 9 too. We've heard him.
Right.
But what the fuck was that? That was like some kind of weird avant-garde shit. You know, like that was like neo hip hop. I don't even know what to call it. I never heard anything like it. I'm kind of weirded out by it, to be honest. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel. I am confused.
Like half of your body was grooving, and the other half was like, "What the fuck am I listening to?"
I was dancing to it. I'm like, "What the fuck am I dancing to?" And then I thought of it. I'm like, "What the fuck is going on here?" And I had a good think. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I don't even understand this.
Bro, we got 4 bars into the song, and Joe's face was like, "The fuck is this?"
Bro, listen,
I don't know what to
you.
give that, man. I'm gonna give it a 6.5. 6.5, but weird. Weird is good. So keep on doing what you're doing. What are you saying, Joe?
I love the track. The track was amazing, and when the guy started rapping, I was like, okay, you know, I can dig the fact that he's very unique with his delivery. You know what I mean? Yes, I can appreciate that.
Right.
It just wasn't for me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, you know, when you got people that make hits like the dude with "My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds." You know what I'm saying? Like when you have that to me was like along those lines. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Some throwaway bars.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 7 because of the track was phenomenal, but you know, everybody has like a certain everybody has a gimmick. You know what I mean? His delivery is his gimmick. You know, it just wasn't for me.
Yep.
But the beat was hot.
Gimmick's the right word.
7.
Gimmick is the right word there. Absolutely. 7.
Yeah. I think I have to agree. The track itself, the beat was fire. I mean, that shit was dope. The way they flipped that "Staying Alive," like that was dope. That was sick. I mean, but yeah, I don't know. Like the delivery got a little. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was almost too cinematic for you. It was a little too much. Like.
And you know what I'll do? You know what? Okay, so Joe was a 7. You were 6. I'm gonna go a 6.75. I'll be right in the middle.
Okay, so we're in the same neighborhood. I wouldn't mind hearing it again, to be honest. I don't know what do you guys think about being in the playlist. I'm gonna say out of curiosity, yeah.
I would say throw it on the playlist. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'd throw it.
That would be the track that I hit the skip button on.
Which is fine. Yeah, you gotta have a couple of those. You know?
No, I'll listen to it because the track was fire, so I'll definitely listen to it again. I can't even.
Yeah, I can get used to it.
Track was fire.
Once I understand a little more, I'll be able to get used to it. Everybody, if you're watching, subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this with your friends, and please, if you're watching on Presso's Underground, come over to Temple of Bars and join us here. Normally we have votes. Right now I'm in my food truck. Look, there's the deep fryers right there, and there's the fridge right there. So it's kind of an obscure show. We're normally in my studio and everything's fine, but this is a weird situation. I'm glad this night fell on a 0.4, to be honest.
Okay.
Because if it wasn't a 0.4, it wouldn't have worked. Because this computer that I'm on, what I got to do is get a better computer for my food truck. But this is a unique occurrence anyway.
Right.
So it's not a big deal. Because all I really need the computer for at the food truck is streaming tunes for the customers. That's it.
Right.
At least I'm not lagging tonight. I'm normally lagging the hell out.
No, you're not. You're not lagging at all. Actually, everything's crisp and clean. It sounds good as far as I can understand. Just can't do songs between tracks because I guess that the songs between tracks requires a lot of juice from the computer for some reason.
Hey, I'm cool with that. We'll save a little bit of time.
Yeah, we will.
We will for sure. Okay, guys. Now what we got next is Cannabis Cypher of 5 MCs.
Chino. What?
Chino XL. Cypher of 5 MCs.
Cypher of 5 mics.
Oh, 5
Featuring
mics.
Chino XL.
Featuring Chino XL. Cannabis in Chino. Can't go wrong with Cannabis in Chino. This is from Lyrical Law. So I know this song. That was in the Skip Boss days when Lyrical Law came out, right at the end of it.
Baddest motherfucker above average. So hard, my hand breaks on my shoulder dislocate. I snatch your crown with your head still attached. The cannabis is ill like that.
Yeah. I murder a 16 to the point that it's embarrassing. Hide a grenade in my jeans, douse the booth in kerosene. Shatter your heart's main vein pipe. Insane at night, I might have your career disappear in plain sight. Throw you off the top of a church, stab you with a steeple. I bloody and punch lines like I assaulted 100 zebras. Non-believers in the lyric, Jesus is haters, the savior, they're afraid of. Since my native halo in the cradle became a famous behemoth, misbehaving angel, insane but able with razors, scraping your face through your neighbor's navel. A fatal fable from Satan's table with an unstable brain cable. I'm hateful, blame it on being biracial. I'm psychologically an anomaly, should be given formal apologies. Honestly, a human oddity, a commodity. Godly when raping, spitting, his blood spilling. She knows so stuck up, gotta peel me off the fucking ceiling. I'm bringing so much beef it'll make a Hindu mills who argue, kill you. Hearts and eagle, beat you to your partial gristle tissue. Too fast for a photo, I slash a rapid groupie homo. Leave them just skull and crutches like Jackass's movie logo. Burn down your fucking apartment, barricade the fire escape. What I spit is rage, he don't make nightmares, try to stay awake. Never had a fly quote, nigga, you and I know the best thing you'll ever ride is a suicide note. Fuck yeah,
Five mics, yeah. I kick that shit rare, niggas now. The cannabis separates your body from your spirit. I'm the motherfucker. 5 mics, yeah. When I'm spitting in your ear was intended to stimulate your left brain's hemisphere. Cannabis and Chino XL, rebels from hell. He's a giant, I'm a stinger missile, totem keeper elf. Keep to myself, strategic but stealth. If I don't need it, I leave it, believe it. I kept it greasy for more than 60 seasons. Tear the target to pieces, reload and repeat it. I got a billion bars, but I ain't got the time to release it. And you ain't got the time to listen to it. Hitman music, blow a hole through your head and piss through it. Cause you ain't fit to do this. He vocal at first, I vocal at second. Lyrics get murdered, we move in to do the forensics. Shut down your studio sessions, DNA analysis of collections. Cause mic checking is a ripper's jurisdiction. I'm a telepathic detective, blast you with a non-kinetic weapon. Back to the essence, beyond the outer limits. Wicked and wretched, send you a message, lure your ass out to the desert. Motherfuckers prepare for the unexpected. We meet, symbolic technique, antibiotic release. Any MC gets weak when he knows he's dead meat. If I strike, you'll be red for weeks. You might check it with a beast that'll tan you like the Mexican heat. The steps to my monastery is steep. If you still feeling froggy when we get to the top, then let's leap. Inhale the hydrogen mist, then try to get hyper than piss. It can't get no hyper than this. Lyrical law, hands on, jet turbo fans on. Aviators are drawn into a crisscross sand launch. Turn starboard but still can't dodge. Bank hard, SOS call, command comms. Concentrate, can't talk, not out of the woods yet. You can't thank God. The Red Baron's heritage is long as Susan Sarandon. War hogs and red hawks launched out the underground air force. You bail out like Amelia Earhart. Seer training is for naught. I caught you before I finished my cigar. You a prisoner of lyrical law. Yeah, now I'ma seal the whole area off. What the fuck you thought? Ain't nobody scaring me off, aight? Niggas be rhyming like they lazy and soft. Get ate by the spitballs, this is lyrical law. Yeah, niggas be rhyming like they lazy and soft. Then get ate by spitballs, this is lyrical law. Fuck you, fuck I snapped your crown with your head still attached. The cannabis is ill like that. Can't even absorb the rhymes I record. I kick that shit real, niggas feel. The cannabis separates your body from your spirit. I'm the motherfucker above average. Cannabis, when I'm spitting in your ear, was intended to stimulate.
You know, I've been listening to cannabis for, well, probably 30 years, but not directly. Only directly for about 15 or 20 because Mainland was out. Reptilian was always playing cannabis and shit at parties, but I didn't really care. I didn't really take the time to listen to it. And there was a couple LL bars in there, like the aggression from the LL Cool J situation, like you rap first, I'll rap second, the same kind of shit that went down. It was aggressive. He had that level of angst that he lost for a little while, like during the King of the Tea, or the what's his name again? That's that fucking disaster, all that shit that went down. I was actually in Montreal. There was a big fight on the stage, and Cannabis broke his shoulder or something the night before that freestyle with Disaster. right? And the next night, he was supposed to be in Kitchener, and me and Reptilian had tickets for the show. It was Big Stretch. You ever hear of Big Stretch? And some little white dude, I forget what his name was, but they were like a duo. This Big Stretch was like a fucking 7-foot black dude. Fucking friendly as fuck, but looked scary as fuck. He was huge. and he had this, and his partner in rap was like this little white dude, and they were a really fucking offset couple, so I really dug them. And they were really friendly and really nice. But Cannabis was supposed to be there, but the night before that, the big shit happened with the fucking breaking his shoulder at that show, and then the next night was that battle with Disaster, which went bad because who the fucking battle when they're fucking had a broken shoulder and just had a fucking riot at their show. Anyway, there's that angst. But I've been listening to Cannabis. I've been listening to Cannabis so long that I've seen these waves of angst and lows, highs and lows, real. You know, like sincere, dude. And I've been me and Cannabis keep in touch. Like, he sends me reels and stuff, and I send him reels, and he keeps me up to date with stuff, and I keep him up to date with stuff. And he's getting in one of those crazy aggression modes again. Like, he's in a high right now. Cannabis he's on the explosive level right now, man. And it's songs like that remind me of how explosive he can be and how tight and crisp he can be. Crispy. It's a fucking word for Cannabis, man. His bars are crispy. I'm a big Cannabis fan. Crispy bars. I love the aggression. I love the history. I love his bars because I can relate to, like, different stories that Reptilian has told me over the years. His bars are so complex, dude, and they're so layered. Like, every bar means something from his past. And I love that about an MC, where it's like intelligence, dude. Like, one of the most intelligent rappers that I've ever known. I'm going to give that a 9.6. I love it. That's exactly up my alley. Joe, what are you saying?
I'm going to go ahead and give that a 10. So far, that's my song of the night. So far.
Me too! And song of the night! 10s!
I can't wait to see what else. What's the guy's name? Forces. I can't wait to see what else Forces has in store for the night, man, because so far, it's besides that one song, it's been pretty good. But I'm gonna have to agree with Chino XL once said that he was incapable of spitting a whack verse, and I'm gonna have to believe him on that. Because so far, everything that I've from Chino has been on point.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 10. I'm giving it a 10.
I'm giving it a 10, but I also gave it a 10 earlier, so 9 was also a 10 for me, so I got some thinking to do. So I'm not sure which one's song of the night yet, but they're both 10s. Fuck, I'm gonna have to rock, paper, scissors myself to fucking find out about it. Ignacio, what are you saying?
Well, I'm definitely not as high on the song as you guys are. That's for damn sure.
Fuck.
The track itself was kind of boring. I think it's just pretty repetitive. The beat itself was pretty repetitive. If it didn't have the cuts and all that stuff in it, it was pretty lackluster. I think Chino spit a better verse than Cannabis did. I think my issue with Cannabis is I don't like his voice, so I can't pay attention. I can't pay attention to what he's saying for very long because his voice starts to get to me after a little while.
I hear you, dude. But that's why I love him, because I'm the exact same way, bro.
But I don't get tired of hearing you rap. I've heard your albums. No, that's not even the. Dude, I got friends who have made some music that I don't listen to some shit because it's just. You know what I mean? So
I'm a Cannabis loyalist. I always will be.
I know you are. I'm not taking that from you. I would never try to take that away from you, dude. Never ever. That's not my steez. You know that.
I know.
But yeah, I will give it a 7.
7 to 2 10s. That is insane. Me and Joe and me and Ignacio. It's funny, hip hop, dude. Hip hop's so funny. You never fucking know, dude. Like, you never fucking know what's gonna strum somebody. That's fucking awesome. That's the best though. That's why I do the show.
Different strokes for different folks.
100%. Because I guarantee you, I got some shit that I got on my personal playlist.
Hey, Rue the Damager.
Like, what the fuck does this guy listen
Yeah,
to?
Drew the Damager, dude. Drew the Damager was on Spit Boss, I believe.
J-Roo the Damager.
He was on Spit Boss, wasn't he?
J-Roo the Damager.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure J-Roo the Damager was on
J-Roo the Damager?
Or do we just hear of him on the show, Ignacio, or why do I know that name so well?
We've heard him a few times. He's been with Afu Ra. We heard him on some solo tracks. Yeah, we've heard J-Roo.
Yeah, Drew the Damager. Is this a Chuck find from? Did Chuck introduce us to this guy?
I don't know. I remember I requested some J-Roo like in the past.
Yeah, I remember a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, we went on like a little bit of a rabbit hole with Drew the Damager.
We did. It was like a three or four song hole that we went down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into Drew the Damager.
J-Roo.
You should have an accent take you on there then. Do you guys know French?
No.
Okay, okay. In French, the letter E has two different sounds in French. If you put an accent on U,
I know, right?
I'm trying to. You should accent is what I'm saying. You should have an accent. Let's do it.
No, this is
just for that I'm dancing. Just for that I'm dancing.
No, yo, look towards the light.
I can put my hand over your side of the screen too.
Supernova. Nah, man, that's a black hole. Yo.
Bro, if he drops it, I'm getting off the feed.
Meat in a single pound. The Black Prophet. One day I got struck by knowledge of self. It gave me super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorant. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm out on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me. They think they got me, but I use my super science and I twist off three. I see sparks over that building. They're shooting at me. I dip, do a backflip, then I hit him in the heart with sharp steel bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the prophet. Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had babies having babies, and young selling crack. I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around, it's anger, and he brought a marble on. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit. Some of ignorance's boys. She said, prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, deceit. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the up. After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know them mock, poison hand, touch of death. My vision's still kinda blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Plaza. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Damn, another trap. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the prophet.
Well, prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Oh, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others.
I mean, Drew the Damager, dude, he's got that kind of like, cool daddy-o. Like, he's kind of got that kind of like smooth vibe, but kind of like baritone and aggressive at the same time. I like it, dude. It's like really easy to listen to, right? He's like, he reminds me of like jazz singers that I've seen at clubs in the city. You know, like,
he reminds me of Naughty a little bit.
Naughty, yeah, Naughty too, man. Fuck yeah. I mean, he's got that kind of like real, like chill, smooth, effortless. Fucking effortless. That is the word that I'm looking for. It is effortless, and I'm going to go ahead and give that a 8.2. Yeah, 8.2. What are you saying, Ignacio?
This to me is like a lot of like where J. Rue's on his like scientific madness. Still like on that type of trip.
Oh, Scientific Madness, that's right.
Yeah. I mean, and Pete Rock doing the remix, you can't go wrong with the Pete Rock track. Honestly, like for me, you got Premier and Pete Rock. They're all in that same kind of upper echelon producer category. Yeah. I'm gonna give this one. I think I'm gonna give this one a 9 actually.
Oh, 9. Right on.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 9.
Joe, just give me a second. My wife just texted me. I just got to call her. We'll be back in 1 second. Joe, tell us what you're thinking. I'll be listening.
Okay. Well, I'm giving it a 9, too, because J. Rue the Damager is a classic hip-hop MC, and this was a classic track. I remember this from back in the early 90s. You know what I mean? Yeah. When J. Rue was... he was like a breakthrough artist, man. What was somebody said? "Come Clean" is a classic. Yeah.
100%.
That's no joke. You know what I mean?
Down One Off the Block. Yeah, Come Clean.
And Can't Stop is another classic. So, yeah, I'm giving it a 9.
Yeah, well. I think personally, I mean, I was probably like 14, 15 when I first heard J. Rue the Damager, and like that was like rhyming on another level at that. You know what I mean? Yeah. When he first dropped, man, and it was like, whoa, this dude's spitting some shit, dude. Like, like, and it was really hard to see who the next MC was that was going to be able to spit like that. But then we had the whole golden era in the 90s right there where everybody was just coming with some flame.
And
but
Come Clean was the joint where they used the Onyx sample, right?
Right. Yeah, I believe so.
Shit.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. So I mean, he's been around for. He's still putting out projects, isn't he?
I have no idea when the last time, but I have my trusty title account here. I can look up J. Rue real quick and see what the last time.
Yeah, I want to say he's had some not too
2014 album called The Hammer.
Dormant for a little while. So how old is he? He's probably pushing 60, or where do you think he is?
Who the hell knows, man?
Nah,
I don't try to guess an MC's age. If they can spit, they can spit. I don't care how old they are.
I'm just curious about that. Yeah.
Like, what's his name? What are those two dudes? The old guys.
Boss and Yo.
Boston, what the hell is their name? Oh, dude, I think like the
So
first time I heard.
Let me tell you something.
These guys are like 80. It's insane.
They gotta be. I don't know. They gotta be. They're up there, man. I don't know how old they are. They're up there though. They're like, dude. They walk. Dude walks up spitting on the mic. He takes off his sport coat and just fucking. He goes in, bro.
Let me tell you something. I'm 53. I've been doing hip hop for a long time, and Me right now, I'm giving motherfuckers a run for their money. Okay,
that's what's up,
dude.
I could care less what an MC's age is as long as they can spit. I don't care.
Right.
And I'm the exact same way. And as soon as my internet is hooked up, Joe, let's get recording. Let's seriously get 6 tracks.
Absolutely.
6 tracks, 32 bar verse, 8 bar chorus, 32 bar verse, 8 bar chorus. 6 times we switch up who goes first and who anchors. Easy peasy. I'll we'll do it one at a time. You'll write a verse, send it to me. Then I'll write a verse and anchor. And then I'll send a verse to you, and then you write a verse and anchor. Whoever writes the verse second anchors is the best way to.
We can work all of that shit out at a later date. Let's get back to the show.
Oh fuck yes. Yeah. J. Rue the Damage Jack. J. Rue the Damage Jack can't stop the profit. That's very. You know what? I gave that a 7.3 or an 8.3. I'm gonna make that up to an 8.7, just like that.
I think originally you gave it an 8.8 anyway, so it's okay.
Well, good, perfect. I was right on that shit, man. I was fucking totally correct on that. Next we got Blaze, Arsonists. Why is that not changing? Blaze, Arsonist, Destroy, Q Unique, Jize 1, Swell, DJ Spin 1. Kinetic NRG. Let's get into it right now.
Strictly on the ground.
I suggest you keep your distance. My death blows inevitable and you're susceptible to physical injury. This music industry is full of that's why I'm flipping, dipping and diving. Phony executives to keep my wins consecutive. We also got a lot of actors who claim they bring the drama. The only way y'all getting laid out is with your mama commas. Couldn't stop me semicolons and hyphens when I freestyle. 200 words a minute, speed typing, I'm hyping. I see the light at the end of the tunnel like one in the chamber, ready to penetrate a stranger. I love the smell of danger. Hearing the word arsonist ain't hard to figure yet. Gotta stop smoking MCs. Somebody pass me the nickel red.
Put your hands together, we about to bust your melon, crossing the map. But shows of honor, stop selling, so stop telling me tales. Your act ain't got no character. Need more practice? Nah, you need more stamina. The man with the intense bout, burning up the vehicle. The battle's just me and you. Sorry, me and your crew. There's no chance, so when you end up getting blazed, keep your actions in the urn and make sure they're being saved.
I keep looking into the eyes of my enemy's fortress, snorking deep within the outskirts, forfeiting, calling, stalling, falling behind the barrier in the summit, turning no test me. Creepy crawlers, your rappers really starting to form, forcing me to flee up on the corner to breathe disease. Type remedy for the is a TNT. How would it be? Feed upon the energy, cause he come on our seat. It's to serve a good deed for those who need it to bring you
in the underrated subcope of why followers of future system with the thought is Twitter rhyme induces. I'm moving with a bad for amps to leave the after in a brimstone. Cross kids with a bomb squad that wrecks stages and terror don't let it on. I've shown venomous easily, instantly, shiftily, not moving quickly enough to fade the bum rush of 14 snuff techniques specified. Grinding side, I cry with the smoke of nines and suicide. I get caught in my sick game of spy versus spy.
I drop fakers like James after beatdowns, defeat clowns with street sounds. Neighbors tell me to keep the heat down in this cheap town with food slip like cool tip. This ain't no school trip, it's some crew like news clips, cruise strip. That me more style. Watch me rip through fakes, triple flakes, make non-believers do the triple take up on cruise without Tom Cruise. On the mission, my pole position got competitions. Mama wishing they stuck to fishing by Ricky's Lake or Rich's Bay. Rumble with Billy Ocean, no, I'll be so won't get you played by Jones Rippers. I clean clothes, lyrical mean pros, go against stream flows. Hoping team knows we get around like news vans, giving black and blues man. So who can touch the man with flavors like Toucan?
Blaze in the maze. Blaze in the maze.
Fully equipped with the mic and the spray can, I withstand any wicked plan. Conjured by a wicked man, a quicker hand to snatch up. Rhyme arson is true spark to match up. Ciphers and flames, got nothing to lose but a whole lot to gain. So I remain the main master of ceremonial, like Puerto Rico remains prison by colonial. You have verses over chakra curses, couldn't phase my basic rhyme pattern to have you all standing in the maze. I laced the track up as if it was my Nike Air. But the all-knowing MCs for underwear couldn't compare. Glare outshine, radiant rhymes bring light to the subject of lyrical content. The rhythm give a gift as God sent.
Oh, is that it? I thought there was going to be 2 more verses. I thought we were working on a for there. How many MCs were in that? Quite a few.
What, 5, I think?
4 or 5?
5, something like 4 or 5, something like that, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of reminded me of the old Spit Boss days. I thought there was going to be no choruses at all. Then they broke up after the second verse, that little scratching, or after the third verse, with a little scratching. I thought it was just going to be straight bars, like snipping. That's something, Joe. That's something we never did back in the Spit Boss days with my beats anyway that I had. is we never did chorusless tracks, which is something I regret. Maybe we should I'm just like there's something to be said about 16s put together with 0 breaks, 0 bar changes, just bars the entire time. You got a split second before the verse changes, and that's it. 16 bars, 16 bars, 16 bars, 16 bars. Something to be said about that format for like lyrically bar heavy temple of bars type music, like no choruses is hard, and I appreciate that. I like the vibe. I like the collectiveness. I like the brotherhood. And these guys, probably none of them were in the same studio when they recorded this. They probably all had their own recording software and did this separately, probably in different parts of the country. That's just how I kind of view the song. Because there was no ad libs from other MCs on each other's verses, so that kind of makes it feel like it's an internet track, which is totally dope. That's the way the future. That's the way I did my mixtapes. It seems like an internet cipher, and I like that shit. So I'm going to give that a solid 8.0. What are you saying, Ignacio?
I don't know how to feel about this track. It was like, some parts were cool. Some parts I kind of felt like the timing was a little off on some of the deliveries, and so I think it would have to be one I'd have to listen to again and like kind of take it in again. But that being said, that means I'd have to listen to it again, so I'll give it a 7 just for listen and playability.
What are you saying, Joe?
Yeah, I think I agree with Ignacio on that one. I wouldn't give it a 7 though. I'm going to give it like a 6.5. Only because the beat was very repetitive. The beat was very, very repetitive, and I agree with Ignacio on like the delivery and all of that stuff. It was a solid track, but it had its flaws. I'm cool on it.
I think to me it kind of sounded like MCs trying to make a name for themselves. Trying to interact and do ciphers and do collaborations. And
haven't we heard Arsonist before though?
We've heard Arsonist, but I've never heard Q.
I think all those people. I think
that's the name of the track, right? Arsonist.
Blaze was the name of the track.
It's a group, yeah. Blaze. Arsonists are Destroy, G Unique, Jai's 1, DJ, Spin 1, Kinetic Energy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'd say on the playlist for sure. Let's get into the last song, number 9. Trouble Neck Brothers. Trouble Neck Brothers is next, everybody. By the way, guys, you're watching Temple of Bars. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends. We make mixtapes here, guys. I'm going to give you the spiel. It's been an hour since I said it. So what we're doing here is we're talking about music. People are submitting tracks. We're making mixtapes. This is how it works. You send a track name, your name, and $5 to the PayPal Conscience YouTube. CONSHINZYOUTUBE. Send $5, a track name, and your name, and we will play it on the podcast. All these songs are from Forces. So basically, what happened was, this show has a 4-week cycle. 3 weeks are submissions. 1 week is the champion. This week's champion, the 3.0 series, is Forces Unknown. So what that means is that during the first 3 weeks previous to this week, Forces Unknown submitted to PayPal the most tracks. I think it was 9, or do you have that handy? Mm-hmm. 9 tracks. Mm-hmm. So he submitted 3 a week for the 3 weeks. I think it was actually like 5 and 4 or something. He missed
something
a week
like that.
or something.
Yeah.
But he submitted 9, and that means that I think Presto was 7 or something or whatever, and there was other people that. So there was other people that requested, but Forces was the number 1 guy. So that means that we called upon him to make us a 10-track mixtape from his own choice. We're doing that. That's what we're doing right now. And also, the playlists are on our profile. I'm sick of talking. Let's get into Trouble Neck. I gotta explain it. Fucking YouTube, dude.
I'm just kidding.
I do. I know. But like YouTube, you gotta fucking do it. It sucks.
We just heard this one, didn't we?
I think we did, yeah.
No.
I suggest you keep your distance. My death blows inevitable.
We
And you're
just heard that
susceptible
one.
to physical injury. This music industry is full of. That's why I'm flipping, dipping and diving.
That means that we are in the last track.
No. We're on number 9.
Oh, there's two. Oh wait, hold on.
You're supposed to be playing this Troubleneck Brothers joint. There you go.
There you go. That Tribe use that sample, right?
They lost me with that noise.
Screams of a clown, shadows in the dark. A new day, a new crew, a new time to spark. Sleep if you wanna. 7 ain't lucky clown, proving like a mother when I grab my gat and buck you down. Down. Your throat knows my poison. Something wicked is way comes to make noise and slip through the crack, push him back, blow him up. Gee, I'm sleeping with the enemy, just to hit the industry. Straight from the abyss, making moves through the blackness. Deep to the MP, but you can't catch this commercial. Universal, yo, it's a torso. So I'm playing Die Hard, better to the monster of a dragon, a serial killer, a pure savage, a terror child as well. His goal is to ravage, death becomes her. I'm glad that she's gone, I feel no pain, so let's get it on. Ain't nobody stopping me from sawing up your head. All I see is blood red, fuck what your man said. I'll rape the world for all home fear. I knew where you were, I can smell your fear. The master plan, trouble that, 7 deep with the guns in hand. Trouble that, catch your wreck just around the jam. Trouble that, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Trouble that, with the master plan. Trouble that, 7 deep with the guns in hand. Trouble that, catch your wreck just around the jam. Trouble that, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Trouble that.
Be very afraid to pass out from the sin, from the blood, a rapper's slave. Bedtime stories like this, you scared you. Come if you feel it, my man, we dare you. Old school, new school, nobody protected. Trouble mix, catch a wreck, nobody expected. 7 brothers coming like this on the down low. I will tell you to run, but there's nowhere to go.
Get back, move back, run with your fist up, put up, shut up. The money, what the fuck's up? Heard you got a problem. Whoever with the neck, you better settle it quick before never start to slip. Step into my group, the money I can figure you. I mess with the brother with the mind of Caligula. Killers iller than a tiller of the hunt. Here we come, here we come, here we kitty come. The new crew with the master plan. Trouble that, 7 deep with the guns in hand. Trouble that, catch a wreck just around the jam. Trouble that, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Trouble that, crew with the master plan. Trouble that, 7 deep with the guns in hand. Trouble that, catch a wreck just around the jam. Trouble that, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Trouble that, traces, faces, same damn places. Listen, learn, suckers, burn down. Get up, punk, or feel a book, hey ho. Hell no, that's a crossover jump, 'cause I'm a murdering manslaughter. A sorta like the son of Sam, serial killer who really don't give a damn. A villain boy who's calling guards and bloodstains with nothing but ice water shooting through my veins. It's on the streets, you cross over creeps, got beef. I know exactly what you're thinking. My crew is kinda deep, I got 6 in my corner. Driving through my block with props and shooting cops. That's just a bottle top. I'll straight from uptown across the I put the low, so when I step into your road, niggas know it's no go cheap. Shank shoulder backpack. Only Mac 11s with the full cup attached. In case I got the flip and bust a nigga shit. With the pistol grip, I empty out the clip and hit her with the hollow tip. Straight to the head with the lead. Straight to the head with the lead. Yeah, that's what the fuck I said. With the master plan. Trouble that, 7 deep with the guns in hand. Trouble that, catch a wreck just around the jam. Trouble that, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. Trouble that, crew with the master plan. Trouble that, 7 deep with the guns in hand. Trouble that, catch a wreck just around the jam. Trouble that, can't stop, won't stop, can't stop. 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 Trouble that.
Okay, guys, it brings me to the age-old question: what is rap and what is hip-hop? I don't what I consider that to be. I don't really like rap. From what I consider rap to be, which is all a personal decision, as far as I'm concerned, unless you guys can enlighten me. But that was more of a rap track for me. like hype, energy, club, dancing, fucking like party, you know, big parties, and I don't really like that. I like the more like lyrical, heavy. Which I'm not saying that wasn't lyrically heavy. I'm just saying it had more of a rap vibe than a hip hop vibe to me. My least favorite song of the night, I would say. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a 5. That's not my scene whatsoever. Why don't you guys explain to me? You guys are more seasoned in hip hop than me. Why don't you explain to me the difference between rap and hip hop?
I think rap and hip hop are.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ignacio.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, go ahead, Ignacio.
No, I'll let Joe. No, go, Joe. You go.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. I believe rap and hip hop are one and the same. Hip hop is more of the culture aspect to it, I believe,
Okay.
and rapping is just something that you do. You know, when you spit lyrics, you know, over a beat, that's rap. You know what I mean? Hip hop is I believe is the culture. You know, and that's you know, that's all the elements. You know, is the music. You know, graffiti. You know what I mean? Anybody.
So what?
Yeah, right.
What 50
DJing.
Cent does? What 50 Cent does is hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop.
Yeah, it might be in a different genre of hip hop or a different subgenre of hip hop, but hip hop music.
I would say a different style. Everybody's got a different style, but it's all hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what do you
And
guys think?
on the
What do you
mic
guys
is
think
rapping.
I'm trying to explain? Like, what do you guys think I'm trying to explain when I say like rap versus hip hop? What is? Do you guys understand the question?
I don't know. I think you're trying.
do.
I think you're trying to separate the two, and I think it's all one and the same.
I understand what you've called rap more often than not has been more West Coast style music.
Okay.
You've called a lot of more West Coast style music hip hop. I mean, rap music, and I understand where you're coming from because you're talking about more. What I've picked up on you when you say that, you're talking more along the lines of what's being said, not necessarily
not money and bitches, but like depression and anxiety for the perfect duality. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, and see, this track was more of like just a classic crew track from back in the day. That's just what the crew track sounded like. That's when that first. It was the early '90s. That's what
Onyx.
the style. That's
Take
what the
'em
style
out, take 'em
of
out,
music
bring 'em out
is.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was the style. Like Joe hit it right on the nose. Like it's just the style of the music at the time.
Right. Well, I wish I could describe more accurately what I don't like about hip hop. That section of hip hop that I don't like. I don't like the fucking bitches, you know, spending money, getting limos. I don't like that.
Yeah, but
shit.
everything.
What do you call that? What do you call that though?
That's still hip hop, bro. It's still hip hop.
I mean, it's still hip hop.
It's still hip hop.
You know,
it's just not your cup of tea.
There you
They
go.
don't make up a tea. So that's why I gave that track a 5. Ignacio, what are you saying?
I'm actually going to go ahead and give that probably a 7.75. I liked it. I mean, it was a classic crew track from back in the day. It was more nostalgic just because of the style of track it was. I loved hearing. I've never heard that sample being used other than when Tribe used it. So it was nice to hear. And I don't know which came first. I'm assuming probably close in time frame as far as the two tracks that came out. But this was dope. I like this. This was dope. I mean, the chorus. I agree that the hook was okay. It was could do a little bit more with it. But again, classic crew track from back in the day.
What are you saying, Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna again, Ignacio, man. You and me, we're right here. We're right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 7. Classic crew type vibe. You know what I mean? Got throw your guns vibe. You know, from Onyx. The only thing that I'm having a problem with is the name Trouble Neck. Like, to me, it's just kind of goofy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then also using that name in the song too, man, it just didn't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
but the song itself was dope. All the MCs put in work on that joint, and I liked it. So I'm gonna give it a 7.
A 7. It's funny because when Kaiser, you know, all the shit that he went through and what he's doing now, and I realized that he wasn't gonna be around, so I had to replace him. You know, I'm like, who am I gonna replace Kaiser with? You know, and then I thought about Joe, and I'm like, what I was thinking is, we need a hip hop head. We need someone that's friendly. We need someone that's open-minded. You know, a black dude would be great. You know, because we got a black dude, white dude, and a Mexican dude. I like the trifecta, dude. I like the trifecta. It's good. And then I thought about there's this guy from Africa, and there's a couple other dudes that I was considering too. But then I thought about Joe, and I listened to our song Never Blind. And I was like, this is the guy. This is the guy that is going to blend with Ignacio.
I appreciate that.
No,
I'm a lot more than just black. I got a little bit of everything sprinkled in me, man.
Well, you are fucking fantastic, whatever you are. Your race is just perfect for me. No, but it's good, man.
Appreciate it.
You know, it's good. It's good though. Like, to be perfectly transparent, it's nice to have. You know,
got that
just
good
for
hair.
the world.
See that?
Like not yeah. Well, fuck
At least you have hair, bro. At least you fucking have hair, bro.
I'm a cue ball, dude. I don't know. I think Ignacio might actually have less than me.
Probably.
But I don't know. I'm just saying that because I'm a little shy about it.
You make up for it down here with all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, dudes, it's just good to. I think it's good for the world. It's good for the world to see, with all the to get political for 2 seconds and then I won't ever again. The media portrays division, and we are showing that there doesn't need to be any of that for anything. Just talk about with people what you have in common with. That's the best way to live, and I wish more people did it. Anyway, we got one more track coming up, guys, and it is the last song of the night. It is Beast Southpaw Remix.
Thanks for that explanation, Damn One Off the Block.
Yeah,
Trouble
I was just
Neck,
reading that right
T-Neck,
now.
New Jersey. Okay, I now I get it. Now it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking perfect. Okay. It's fucking perfect.
I'm still having problems with that name though.
Just because you got the explanation doesn't mean it makes it okay, right?
Yeah.
I'm interested in this one. When I saw this on the list, I was like,
Cause I live my life like I'm a beast.
He's given us quite the array of tracks, dude. He really has.
Oh yeah.
He really thought outside the box.
Hey yo, back to make you run around again like it's a fire. I spit acid, bitch, like I got cyanide in my saliva. Watch me wet and heat shit up like I'm a washer in a dryer. While I beat you in your head until you tired.
I'm a motherfucking beast.
See the way we got my niggas is open. I'm doing it again, tripping in the wrong stain. Got a nigga while I like it in the bullpen. Look at it wishing the hell he be hoping. Let that with a minute and I stop and I will finish. But I drop and I was killing nigga hotter than a skillet. Think you fucking with the guard, you gotta be joking. Every single time you niggas see me step inside the door, killing everything with 1,000 gorillas behind me. So I suggest you bounce and let your chick eat my salami slow. While I continue to dance on niggas in the hood with that tsunami flow. Get back, homie, before you get slapped. I even got a bitch strapped in a club with a snub nose. While I make 'em black with a banger and a crack. Niggas in a can of pack. Everybody till the club closed. Haters, I see you sitting over there. That's why you see me blacking everywhere.
I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast. Fucking motherfucking beast. I'm a motherfucking beast.
Heavy fucking metal. I'm not a huge fan of, to be honest.
I'm a motherfucking beast ride. Homie, welcome to the east side where the killers reside. We playing world games, please hide. Ain't no signs of peace, so fuck a peace sign. We ride. But shots from the car seat, or maybe hang you to your neck is broke, choke you with a stethoscope. That's how I kill a motherfucker in a heartbeat on a dark street. I'm a motherfucking beast ride. Keep it 357 in the Levi's when the beef fries. House gang hoodie is the disguise. Look in these eyes, last thing you gon' see when the heat flies. Yo, is it be dumb or is it the city we from? Gotta spilling each other over these breadcrumbs. You fuck with me, it's gonna be cranberry and 151. That's murder backwards, red rum. I done seen a nigga double with the pistol bullet coming out the window of a rental situation. Detrimental little kids are getting caught up in the middle when they kill it's accidental. That's why I'm keeping a pistol. Matter of fact, capture my enemy, hit eating apples, slap in the back of the infinity. Bandana's the master identity. It starts spazzing like Charles Manson on absolute lunacy. Fight back, attack me with energy. Right back to add to your injury. When I write raps, you have to have a bachelor's in chemistry or a master's in math to be in the actual vicinity. To pass me a mentally, to match my agility from Aspen to Italy. I have the ability to send your ass to the Trinity like death when it's after the Kennedys. I'm a motherfucking bang. I'm a fucking bang. I'm a motherfucking bang. Fucking motherfucking bang. Bang. I'm a motherfucking bang. You know what's wrong. Motherfucking bang. You know what's wrong. Motherfucking bang. You know what's wrong. Motherfucking bang. You know what's wrong.
People wanna know how I'm still hungry, but they don't know how the IRS hung me. What do you do when they take all your money? Get green like me, come back like a bungee. All of my grief, it has made me unleash. On a bum, all opponents will cease. So I am yelling to the north and the south and the west and the east.
I'm a motherfucking bang.
When you don't have nothing, only other way that you go is to match up in the craft, up in the lab, bucking up with the bad luck and the flash, up in the cash, stuffed in the bag. And you gotta get it no matter what. Don't got the money to put enough in your gut. I gotta be the killer cause I'm a stock in the rub. My energy would never let them leave us in the dust. The lupus killed my mother, something really stupid filled my brothers. And at the beginning treated me ill like others. When real life smothers, I kill like thuggers and bang. Fight on my way on top of the game with the pain to write this. I came to ice shit, I rain tonight, sit you hanging lifeless. I'm strange and hype, bitch, I aim when I spit. For the winning, I'm gonna increase the pressure when I'm having no peace. Feel me, because I gotta eat, I won't let the demons release. Kill me, on your solo of feast, you're gonna need a bishop or priest. I am that monster coming to get you to say the least.
I'm a motherfucking bang. I'm a fucking bang. I'm a motherfucking bang. Fucking motherfucking bang. Bang. I'm a motherfucking bang. You know what's wrong. 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 Motherfucking bang. I'm a motherfucking bang!
Okay, I'm going to Kentucky! Okay, so there is this big thing. Growing up, listening to punk rock in the 90s, the best punk rock of all time. There was the punk rockers and there was the metalheads. And we were all outcasts, okay? We were all fucking outcasts. But they had their group and we had ours, and we didn't like the same music, so we never hung out. This is the reason I can't like Tech 9, okay? He's a fucking metalhead, bro. He's a fucking metalhead, and metalheads are fucking these weird, fucking cocky, fucking, I'm so dark, yet I'm a fragile flower at the same time. And it's these guys who, I think metal, okay, I'm gonna say something. I think metalheads, like hardcore metalheads, are posers, dude. I think they're fucking. It's like they're reciprocating their actual feelings. They're actually sensitive and fucking crybabies, but they act so dark and fucking satanic to like cause alarm for no reason. And I don't like metalheads. I've tried to like Tech 9, dude. Like, Russell has fucking tried to get me to like Tech 9 for fucking years! He worked on the show, for God's sakes! And I cannot fucking... I just can't like him. I don't like him. I tried. I mean,
but you know this is not a Tech 9 song, right?
I know, but he's on there, but it's got Tech 9 vibes through the whole fucking thing. So... that being said, I can still rock to it. It gets me fired up, but it reminds me of fucking, like, childhood drama. So I'm going to give it an 8. Like, it's still a good tune. Don't get me wrong. I just had to get that off my chest. I had to get it off my chest.
Ignacio, what you got, man?
What do you got?
I've never seen the movie Southpaw, first off. But... this strikes me as like an end credit song.
Is that a Tyson video or?
No, it's a boxing movie with what's the actor's name? Gyllenhaal, Jake Gyllenhaal. That's his name.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He plays a again, I don't know the whole premise of the movie. I've never seen the movie, but I'd say this strikes me as a end credit song for some reason. I don't know why. I really like it. I really like it.
What you gonna rate it?
I think I'm gonna give it a 5.
5! Couple 5s, couple 10s. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't.
Crazy night.
I couldn't vibe with it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't vibe with it.
Yeah, me too. Although I like it. I can listen to it, but I hate it at the same time. What you saying, Joe?
You're up, Joe.
I'm gonna give it a 6, and you already know the reason why I'm gonna say that I'm giving it a 6. That fast rap does absolutely nothing for me. You know what I mean? And like I said, everybody has a gimmick. You know what I mean? Tech 9, you know, spitting fast rap over rock and roll beats. It's a cool gimmick to have, but I could maybe listen to one Tech 9 song in a day. Like, I couldn't listen to a whole Tech 9 album track after track after. I could do it. I couldn't do it.
I'm the same way. Same way.
You know, Busta Rhymes, you know, he kind of made that his niche, you know what I mean? Like in the 80s with fast rap, and then more recently in the early 2000s
is he
was
more
doing
the OG, or is it
even
more
more
like,
and yep. No, he's not the OG of the Jazz and Jay-Z. If you remember, like Hawaiian Sophie, those they're the ones that kind of originated that fast rap style.
What about Mystical?
Jazzo and Jay-Z. But
Mystical's pretty old school.
But it Mystical didn't rap fast. Mystical was just more of a grimy voice type dude. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, he didn't spit fast.
He can rap fast,
but
he really,
the fast rap does absolutely nothing for me. So I'm gonna give it a 6.
There it is.
6. That is the end of the show.
I would not want to hear that song again.
I agree.
Not again. No, me too. I'm the same way. Even though I gave it an 8, because it rocked out. I could, if it at a party, it would be good. Okay. Like, if it was a party and everyone was hanging out and drinking beers and having hamburgers, whatever, it'd be good. But
everybody that likes the fusion, everybody that likes the fusion of heavy metal and hip hop, check out the Judgment Night soundtrack. Fantastic.
This is true. You know, I trip out though, man. Like some of the tracks that you say this would be a good party track. I'm like, what kind of party you going to?
Fucking, I don't know, dude. Canadian parties, by. We listen to them all, bro. We listen to them all.
A party where lots of drugs are being done.
Yes, drugs.
So you have absolutely no idea what the fuck's playing.
Woo! It's like, woo! Woo!
Oh, shit.
Listen,
there's a party tune.
Acid is being dropped. Shrooms are being eaten. All of that.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Hash is being smoked.
The room's cloudy. Ice buckets.
So
Okay,
the Judgment Night
so
soundtrack
we
is
have-
amazing for those that like the fusion of hip hop and heavy metal.
Okay, cool. Now, guys, it is the post-show roundup. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe to the notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends if you haven't done so already. Only hip-hop heads, please. It's the hip-hop channel. Only hip-hop. That's all we want. No fucking heavy metal tracks. My last channel got saturated with metalheads. They fucking liked my reactions, and they made me want to listen to metal. And I'm like, I don't fucking like metal. I fucking hate metal, to be honest. But that's what happened last show. That's basically why I started breaking the rules and got deleted, because I just hated my channel. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna do drugs on camera. I'm gonna eat mushrooms on my channel and get it deleted. That's what I did. I did that. I'm gonna say that my buddy's coffee company cures COVID, like, in a sincere manner. I did that. And that channel is no longer.
Dude, Owl Creek Coffee was so fucking funny though.
Oh,
dude.
my dude, I still got the fucking.
Now,
you know
what did you learn?
Let's Let's watch the fucking Owl Creek Coffee blooper reel.
Are you sure we can do that?
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I don't care. It's
Oh,
at the end of the
fuck.
video. I can always clip it up.
Here we go. All right. You ready, Joe?
Okay. Owl Creek.
You guys are in for a fucking
I
treat,
guess.
I tell you.
I have no idea what I'm about to
This is the
witness
video. This is the video that got my channel deleted from YouTube. And I don't care if they won't delete me. They'll give me a strike. If they don't like it, they give me a strike, and I'll never do it again. Okay. You guys see that?
No.
Oh my
It's
God.
not on screen.
No.
Okay, let me go like
Thank God.
this.
Thank God.
If it's as bad as you say, thank God we can't see it.
It's not that bad. It's,
Oh, here we
No,
go.
It's
Oh my goodness, what
Rub
the
this
hell?
tart liquid on your teeth
Oh, I
before
got
bed to regrow your
ads.
teeth and gums while you sleep, and never set foot in an expensive dental office again.
no, never
Okay.
again.
World-renowned scientists at the National Institute of Dental Research.
skip that shit.
You know? All right, so what else do you want to talk about? We've covered some serious fucking topics, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I
What
know,
a fucking
I know.
podcast. Oh my god.
Hey,
Fuck.
somebody just said they need coffee so bad. If you're in the U.S., go to owltreecoffee.com
This is
and use the coupon code.
That isn't the one.
You gotta look for the bloopers.
Yeah, bloopers is in the title. That's right. Bloopers. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Lord have mercy.
He will. Trust me.
Wilkshake, have you listened to Master of Puppets? Dan One Off the Block wants to know.
Lift your house up.
Yes, I
and
have.
fucking throw it across town. You'll be able to fucking pick
See,
up
he
your
doesn't hate
car
metal.
and fucking smash your own fucking face with it. I don't know what to do any longer than getting pegged up the arse with a can of Jolt Cola. That's how strong this is.
What the-
You ever had
oh
a
my
can
God.
of Jolt Cola stuffed up your butt? That's how
No.
strong this coffee is. It's so strong
Bro, what the hell?
that you will rip off your face with enjoyment. You'll be so hyper that you'll put your fingertips through your eyelids and rip off your entire face. It's so fucking
What?
It'll
Better
kill
than
you.
bath salts.
It is better than bath salts. It will make you eat people's faces, is what it will do. It will make you just pick a random old lady on the street. You'll be so hyper that you'll punch her and you'll throw her down and you will eat her face. That one coffee is basically
Bro,
like
what the hell?
injecting caffeine straight into your fucking organs. That's what it's like. It's so fucking strong.
Oh,
That video got me banned from YouTube. That was the final straw.
So Owl Creek, we were talking about how strong Owl Creek Coffee was at this buddy's coffee company. So he's
That's
saying
how strong.
it's
it
how
is.
strong. It's so strong. It's like being pegged up the arse with a can of Jolt Cola.
Can of
That's what
Jolt
he
Cola.
says.
It's so strong that it's like getting pegged up the arse with a can of Jolt Cola. And then there was another video, and I couldn't upload it.
The arse.
And
The arse.
the thing is that
up the
the
arse.
only reason I actually deleted my channel is because I couldn't upload it. The COVID one. The
I know.
COVID one. Oh wait, that's not the one I want.
That's the one that clears. You say Owl Creek Coffee?
No. Don't play any more of that stuff, man.
I'm not.
You're gonna get us
I'm changing the
banned.
layout.
I know, right?
Not
It was
not
the
not a
COVID one.
strike. They're going straight for the ban.
Yeah, they probably would. Maybe I should
Bro,
have done
what-
that, but whatever.
With the COVID one, yeah, you would definitely get in trouble.
The COVID one, I got in trouble. Okay, so we got 2 10s. Me and Joe, I gave a 10 on 9. I gave a 10 on 9. That song was called Make or Take, featuring Smooth the Hustler.
Yeah, that was a
And then
good song.
me and Joe both gave 10s to the Cannabis Cheeto XL song, and that is my
Cheeto.
song of the night.
My song of the night as
Cheeto,
well.
my song of the night,
Pure,
too.
unadulterated
So
hip hop.
So it's Joe and Wilkshake against against Ignacio. What do you say, Ignacio?
I'm gonna go with 9.
9. Okay, so cannabis versus 9. We can't do.
Interesting.
Maybe I can do one poll.
He said interesting. I look back at the track list and yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
well,
Micah 9, J-Roo plays Arsonist. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with 9.
Okay, well, we can't do a vote, so that basically means that me and Joe win because it's 2-1. Because
sure.
It's weird.
Okay.
I'm trying to do a vote. I'm trying to do a vote, and it won't let me do it. It won't let me make a vote. It won't let me actually do a poll.
Look, Cannabis and Chino got 2 10s. I mean, it wins.
Yeah, 2 10s, dude. 2 10s, it's automatic. There is not even a fucking vote at all. If there's 2 10s on one track,
I need fucking Chuck
But
here.
that's it. If we get Naughty on here, we get Chuck on here, we get Presto on here. There's 6 of us. If it was 2 votes with 6 people, that doesn't mean shit, right? But between
Naughty would probably vote for the 9 track. I can't even front. He'd probably vote for the 9 track.
You think so?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he followed me on.
Hey Chuck, you still
Facebook.
you still out there, Chuck? What are you saying?
You still in the chat, Chuck?
You still in the chat, Chuck?
Yeah,
where you at?
What's going on, Chuck?
Where the fuck's
Let us know
Chuck
what's
at?
going on,
Chuck, I need you, Chuck. Where you at, Chuck?
Chuck,
Damn
it's
it.
like fucking 1:30 in the morning. He's laying in bed.
Fuck's
Now
Chuck?
we're yelling at him, so he has to pick up his phone.
What the fuck?
Damn it! I never thought I'd skip a championship song.
Nope. Okay, guys, that was a night. Fantastic podcast. I will edit
That's all we
this
got.
tomorrow.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
That's it.
That's it.
Damn, it's so early.
I get to go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, well, it's only 10 tracks for point 4, and I didn't have any. We had less people. Less people makes it much significantly less time, because each person takes a minute or 2 after each song. That adds up, right? So a 6-person podcast is going to take way longer than a 3-person podcast.
I try to keep
And
mine
plus-
concise and to the point.
I go to
I either
Kentucky,
like it or
but it's
hate it.
also my channel. It's my channel, so that's right. That's what I do.
Hey, Chuck said F their trash, Iggy.
So what is he saying though? What is his vote? What
Chuck,
is his
what's
vote?
your vote? What's your vote? You gotta throw something in there. He
Ignacio.
said I'm half awake.
He wasn't paying attention to none of this shit.
Ignacio, are you signed into
Go back to
YouTube on
sleep,
your phone?
Chuck.
No, I'm not.
Well, you should sign into our channel on your phone, because then on your phone you can make a poll.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what the password is.
It's in the emails. I only keep like 1 or 2 emails in our fucking inbox. I keep it very basic.
Yeah, I'll have to take a peek at
Anyway, guys, I win. We're the champions. Me and Joe win. Ignacio loses. That is the most important thing to take from this night. We will see you.
I'll give you guys that one.
Okay, guys, we'll see you next week. Same time, same place, 8:30 Pacific time.
This channel is about hip-hop. Nothing but hip-hop. This channel was designed to attract and locate hip-hop heads of the highest regard from all over the world. This channel grows slow because finding the right people takes time. If you are watching this live video right now, it means you bleed and breathe hip-hop. We're glad you're here. You are why this channel exists. Now let's get the party started. Enjoy the show.